Good day. God bless you. Welcome back, guys. My name is Zach Attack, and this is episode 80 in the Healthy, Wealthy, Happy series. Guys, this is just going to be a quick video because I have no notes today. I'm just so shot. Um, I feel great, like mentally, spiritually, emotionally. My head is in the right place. Don't get me wrong there. I am saying, man, I ran my 2 miles the other night. Then yesterday at work, I was swamped for just 10 hours straight without sitting down. And today was another day like that. And I had my feet and ankles, and I'm just exhausted. But having said all that, like I'm physically this exhausted. I wasn't lightheaded or dizzy or woozy or anything, which I was kind of nervous about because I'm 24 hours into my fast after 4 days of Atkins. Was that the first? Yeah, that was the first 4 days of Atkins. So I stuck to the 20 grams of carbs per day. I did the vegetables, the foundational vegetables, the salads, the chicken, beef, eggs, a lot of olive oil, butter, little bit of cheese. Well, probably the amount of prescribed cheese. It was a little bit of cheese to me. Some people skip the cheese in Atkins because if you're a big cheese lover like I am, you can't really stop yourself from overindulging. And so I just bought like the little 8-ounce bags, and those at least kept me. Those can keep me from eating no more than 8 ounces in the 4 days of eating. So I had to work the 2 extra days this week, Monday and Tuesday, which was eating days. So it worked out pretty good. I brought my food to work, and I went to the gym, and everything was good. So today was the first day back in my normal shift, and so I'm 24 hours into the fast. I'm exhausted. I did work out just a little bit today. Just did some pull-ups and like some lat pull downs, and I'm kind of some guys at work, of course they're all 20 years, 25 years younger than me, and they're doing pull-ups, and then they got me in on it. And so I did like 3.5 terrible, like kicking my legs pull-ups. it was it was embarrassing, but at the same time, I was motivating myself to, give myself a reason to lose. I was thinking to myself, well, that's at 242 pounds. I did, 3, 4 pull-ups. I could do a lot more at 155, I bet, even right now. But if I start doing some lat pull downs and keep working those latissimus dorsi muscles, I think I'll be keeping up with the young studs pretty quickly. So just quickly, guys, I just wanted to, I almost skipped it today. I was at work today, like, no way I'm going live tonight. I'm just going to go home and go to bed. I hit the gym and just did the tanning booth and the massage chair and got the hell out of there. My workout was just a little bit at my work gym. They just pumped a little bit of iron in there. Like I said, some lat pull downs and stuff. Drinking tons of water, but it seems like it's hard to stay hydrated when you're not eating any carbs. I don't know. It's something with the carbs that retain and hold water. It's got to be because it's the only thing I'm doing differently, and I'm actually drinking a ton of water. And I just urinated when I got home, and it was not clear, and I had just been chugging water for a week, or this is the fifth day, because I did 4 days of Atkins. Well, so I fasted 4 days, then I did 4 days of Atkins. Now I'm fasting enough. So like for the last 9 days, I've had a grand total of like 160 carbs, Um, so that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty pumped about that. I'm hoping that the weight will be, if I'm not under 240 at the end of this 4 day fast, I will be bent. Like, because I only need to lose 3 pounds, and I'll be in the 230 something ish, 239 if I lose 3 pounds. So I'm really hoping for that or more because it is March, it's March 1st. So um, all we have is all this month, and then I'm weighing in April 1st. So it is crunch time. Um, as far as pacing myself here, how many pounds I had to lose to get down to 218 by April 1st. It's looking like I'm going to pull up a little short, but that's all right. I'm not going to change my goal. I'm not going to change what you change. If you find yourself falling short of a given goal, well, for one, it's just a direction to travel. So you still continue to travel in that direction. Two, never reduce your goal. always increase your action. You know, if you wanted to save $5,000 this year and halfway through the year you only have $2,000, well, then increase your savings, work more, work harder, cut spending, whatever you got to do. Like, don't decrease the goal. But no matter what, if you fall short, if you go beyond it, it doesn't matter. It was just a direction to travel in the first place. You end up saving $4,800 and getting down to, whatever. um, so we'll see what I get to by April 1st. But no matter what, I'm going to be an April Fool, because April is where the fasting is going to end. I'm kind of looking forward to it, but we'll see. I might end up fasting again after April, May, June, July. Who knows? But this will be January, February, March. That'll be, 3 months of rolling 96-hour fast, 96-hour feed. And I've stuck to it pretty freaking well, in my opinion. I actually started in December, 10 days into December. So it'll end up being like 100 days of the, rotating 96-hour fasting and feeding. And then, it's looking like this Atkins is going to work great. Maybe the only thing I could do to tweak it would be not necessarily to count the calories, but to, just watch the serving sizes and watch the portion sizes, because I haven't really done that too religiously. Like if I'm going to eat some ribeye steak, well, I know it has 0 carbs, so I'm just eating like a 12-ounce steak and then throwing on the salad on the side. And, and I know it's, like a 2 or 3 cup size salad with some veggies in there and some super low carb dressing. I used some ranch dressing this last time, but I probably won't do that again because it just has more carbs than the other stuff does. Even though it only has like 1 or 2 grams per serving, depending on which one you buy. When you want to get 15 of your 20 carbs from the vegetables, you don't want to be wasting it on the dressing, because if I talked about it in my last Eat Feeding days, to just put a good amount of olive oil on there and then a good amount of apple cider vinegar. That's 0 carbs, and that is a pretty decent dressing for a salad. And then you could save, like, say, that five carbs I would have used or on ranch dressing between 2 salads in a day. You could save that for a few ounces of cheese, which I'd way rather have than the dressing difference, because the olive oil and the apple cider vinegar tastes great anyway with the salad. And if I can find my Skinny Girl vinaigrette again, that's super low carb too. That only has like 1 carb per serving, and that's just so awesome. It just makes your salad and your vegetables just taste so freaking good. You're not even bummed. I don't really feel like I'm on a diet anymore. I'm on a new life. I'm on a new way to do it. I want to be healthy. I want to be comfortably. I don't even almost want to use the word wealthy anymore, but it's part of my YouTube channel's name, so I better use it. I want to be wealthy to the point of secure and happy and comfortable, not struggling. But I definitely don't need this abundance of wealth to be happy. A very simple life can be a very happy life as well. So keep that in mind as you're contemplating your finances. Being a glutton financially, like especially when you don't have the money, is disheartening. It's definitely not bringing you any joy or peace or happiness in your life. You're always trying to borrow money, beg, borrow, and steal your way to pay your bills, and you're overspending, and you're living a lifestyle you can't afford, and it's just not part of your financial situation. I know guys that I mean, they just, I don't know, I don't even want to say that. I mean, how you spend your money is your own business, but like, when you're spending money you don't have is what I'm getting at, and you're just in debt for this and in debt for that, and then you don't even, you buy some toy, let's just say a snowmobile, and then the next winter you want to upgrade, so you trade it in and buy another one with money you don't have, and you lost money on the first one, and you put the new loan to the new one, and now you owe even more money than the new one's worth, and they do stuff like that over and over with all their toys, whether it's a motorcycle or a snowmobile or a 4-wheeler or a camper or a new truck, and they don't even have it. And then they got to work 16 hours a day, 7 days a week to enjoy their life. You see what I'm getting at? Like, I'd really, this apartment, it's more expensive than anything I've ever like paid monthly to live. I mean, my house was when I had a house that was literally, 6 times more square footage than this, it was less. The house payment was less than the rent here. But it's very simple. The money is not what I'm enjoying about it. It's the simplicity, the very close to work, the very close to activities and actions, and a river and trails, and grocery stores and restaurants, and different just different stores, and hobbies and interests that are nearby, and keeping my life just simple. I could a tank of gas in my car. I have a 2023. Here's a 2022. I bought it at the beginning of last year. Toyota Corolla hatchback. It gets like 50 miles a gallon on the freeway, and even stop and go, it gets almost 30. And I only live like 2.7 miles from work. So a tank of gas, if I just drive to work and around town, it lasts me in the months, not the days like when I lived 40 miles away. And then people are like teasing me, like, your rent is a lot. It's like, dude, I fill up my gas tank every 14 weeks. It's like you're filling your truck up twice a week for, you're spending 1,000 a month on gas, and then you're more, and you say, well, I have a bigger house for what your rent is. It's like, enjoy it, man. Don't worry about other people. Like, for one, you're not counting your total finances. I save more a year than anybody I know that has my level of income. Because I have a good job that I earn a lot of money, but I don't necessarily receive a lot of money because of child support's really high, and then of course taxes are high, and then I put money into my retirement and my pension, and and my other investment accounts. The amount of money I actually take home that goes into my checking account is just enough to live a very simple life. Pay my rent, pay my car payment, buy gas, buy food, and that's about it. There's not like a bunch of surplus money piling up that I don't already have invested, because it just comes out first. Which brings out a point about money: is pay yourself first. Don't get your check and then have to transfer $100 into your investment account out of your bank. Just have it all automatically go there, right out of your check. And then when you see your take home pay, it feels like that's your take home pay, and your investing is already done. Um, Very simple, kind of set it and forget it type of financial strategy. And if you're young, you can just do that and just don't even pay attention to it. Just let it build for 20 years. And, let's say if you're 20 years old and you get a decent job and you start your 401k and you start some investing on the side, and, 20 years later, you're only 40. And then you start looking like, hey, I can start planning my retirement here. I don't have to work till I'm 70 years old. There was a guy at my work a few years back. I don't know if it's been 5 years by now or what, but he worked till he was 70, and then all set. I'm gonna be so set in retirement. 18 months later, he's dead. It's like, think about that. Well, quit smoking now so that you're not that guy. Quit drinking now so you're not that guy. Quit overeating. It's always something, right? There's, but you can fix it all. You can stop doing drugs and cigarettes, and caffeine and alcohol and sugar. It's just all drugs. Don't be so hard on drug addicts, like you're better than a drug addict. If you're overweight, you're a freaking drug addict, okay? You're addicted to sugar. It's what is it? 8 times more addictive than cocaine. You're a junkie. You're a fat, not your fat, but you're a sugar fat that makes you fat junkie. And you're not enjoying it because it's providing your body with sustenance that it needs. You're enjoying it because the food companies designed it to be very addictive and very desirable naturally, because our taste buds are there naturally. God created them, so we know what, sweet berries and melons and things that are good for you to eat. And then the food companies just made them things, hyper palatable, to where it's just over the top. You want it. So let's think about that. Think about your health. Think about your future. Think about how old you want to live. That's something I think about all the time. When I was looking at how white my tongue is. When I'm fasting, it gets whiter and whiter. Well, I'll stick it out every day this week. So day one, I'm on 24 hours in. So tomorrow I'll be 48. Next day be 72. Next day be 96. And then I'll be back on the Atkins. And let's see how white my tongue gets by day 4. I think it's going to be super white this time because I'm super low carb the whole time. So I fasted 4 days, and I did 4 days of Atkins on 20 grams a day of carbs. And now I'm back on day 1 of fasting. I don't know why I'm still congested. I still feel fine. I have absolutely no like fever or, like feeling of weakness in my body or nothing. I was doing pull-ups and lifting weights today, walking just crazy amount of miles at work the last 2 days. Um, but guys, I'm going to cut it short because I'm just lacking the physical will to move on. And like I said, I apologize, but I made no notes for today's episode. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. I just put E80 on there so I'd remember it was episode 80. Normally I have a page filled up with things to talk about and where I'm at and what I'm doing, but I think I did pretty good yakking for 15 minutes. Guys, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You can be the first one to see all my live streams, all my new videos. I'm going to be getting jacked, tanned, and juicy as hell by this summer, you guys. It's coming. I'm down. Well, I'll definitely be down 30 or more pounds by the end of this week's fast. And I'll still have 3 more 96-hour fasts to go. And then April 1st will be the weigh-in. And we'll see. I think I'll be able to hit 40 pounds down for sure. But I'm still going to try to buck for 50. It would have to be some big days. Like I said, I'd have to really watch my Atkins days because there's nothing I can do on my fasting days. All I can do is, I'm already eating zero food and I could work out a little bit, but I don't want to work out, super hard on fasting days. I don't have any calories in me. I don't have any carbs in me. I was looking for my keto strips today because I was like, I got to be in ketosis because in the last 12 days, I've only eaten 4 of them. And those 4 days, I only ate 20 grams of carbs. And I had my ketosis strips in my bathroom last week, and I could not find them. I'm going to look for them right now because if I could find them, tomorrow's video I want to show, I'll show it on camera while I go, I'll get my cup from the bathroom and then I'll dunk it in there and show, and we can see how, I had some tea, by the way, can show how deeply into ketosis I am from the strips. It just shows you. I think is it a number? No, it's a color on the strip, and then you compare it to the side of the bottle. I'm kind of bent. I don't know where that bottle went. But few more subscribers in the last couple of days. Like I said, it's been creeping along nice and slow. Even if it's only 5 or 10 subscribers a day, it's moving forward, and we're gonna hit that 2,400 subscribers eventually. We're at 2376. So thank you guys for the new subscribers. I hope you checked out that video a couple days ago where I made the thumbnail just me standing in the sun with my tiny little swim trunks on. That was like from 3 summers ago when I was on a mission like I am now, but I didn't have my YouTube channel going. And then I met a woman and I let it all slide because I hung out with her too much. So this time I'm going to just really focus on myself. And this coming summer is going to be way better than that because I was only down to like 220 in that picture, in that thumbnail. And I was looking okay, even at 220. So I get down to 190 this summer. It's kind of my happy place goal for this summer. May 30th is my 190 goal. So on April 1st, I'll see where I'm at. And then I'll just have to buck hard for 2 months to get to 190 by May 30th. And then, of course, I have the rest of my life to keep on struggling and fighting and never giving up and grinding away, you guys. So, man, I don't know. I hope this is not like laryngitis because I actually don't feel sick at all. And my voice sounds like this. So I'm wondering if I need to just like not talk all day long so that I can sound better on my YouTube videos. So, please hit that like button, guys. It's one that looks like this. As usual, guys, jump on board with Jesus. He is the winning team. If you're on his team, you win. Satan lost. Read the end of the Bible. Satan gets thrown in the lake of fire. Jesus and those that believed in him go on to the eternity. So jump on board with Jesus because he loves you. I love you guys. And I'll catch up with you guys again tomorrow night.